apple tea. Young refugee, are you ready or not? We beat to rap with key beat to lock. Hand me my keys, then I skate off the lot. Enemies retreat before we the block. Early morning, late night, Jay Leno. Run me my cake or some. Don't be the last straw that broke the back on the camel. Y'all know where I'm from. Shoot, Dale Lamo. Same soup, I just had to reheat it. They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Keaton. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that? Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
We checked your file, you are not.
No.
You never swap chili for EBT. In Vegas, my Chiefs Taylor Swift stay red T 2 pop. We be too Westwood, nose be too. Moving won't leave like 10-inch that squat. The best advice come from villains. What it do, lil? Big back, tube sock. Fell in love with my mirror, everything your crew not. With the wood wop, get why?
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Flash out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's the Prophet. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Toppin in at the 4. And for the Nuggets, we've got the Cobra. Baddest one out there with Big Smooth. And it's the Eraser. And it's Edie in at the center, locking down the middle. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Pass to Big Smooth. Here's Baddest one. Here's Big Smooth. Clock at 6. Cooley, the pass to Dub. Here's Big Smooth. Carries it from three-point range. Big Smooth got the first 3 points tonight for the Nuggets.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sears. Pass to Flash. Shoots over man. And with the rebound. Here's Big Smooth. Toppin covering. Big Smooth. Great touch on the 16-footer. Big Smooth got 5.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Cooley. Pass to Edie. Here's Baddest one. And it's denied. Here's Sears. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Fires for 3. It's good from long range. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Offensive rebound. Toppin. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to Big Smooth. Looking to end the run. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Big Smooth got his third basket of the night. They set the pick. Here's Flash. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Edey. And a foul on the closer. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Big Smooth. He's got 7. Pass to baddest one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cooley. Rebounded by Flash. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Toppin throws it down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Cooley. Man with it. No scoring in this one. Misses in close.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to Sears. Here's the Prophet. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Big Smooth. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Cool hands checked in for Denver. Pass to Sears. Back to Toppin. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Flash, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Good on both. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Pass to Big Smooth. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Big Smooth got 10 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Houston making some changes. Isley's checked in for Big Dog. Goose comes in for Flash. And it's Bottoms in for Mr. Perfect. Goose, the pass to Isley. Here's Goose. Here's the Prophet. He has yet to score. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
A different look for Denver. The Beast, he's checked in for Edey. And the Bodyguards subbed in for the Cobra. And a switch here also for Houston. Garbage Man, he's checked in for the Prophet. There's Bottoms. Pass to Garbage Man. To the middle. And finish off by Prez.
clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Cool hands passes to Big Smooth. They set the pick. The Nuggets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Jay's checked in for Big Smooth. All free throws good from Mann. Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Over to the wing. Here's Goose, defended by Mann. Goose's shot is off. Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Jay. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here is Garbage Man. That one drops for him.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. And the Rockets with possession here after the Nuggets pick up 2. A nice shot by Bottoms.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Cool Hands, still without a basket. Here's the Beast. That one's in, his first shot this game. Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Goose. Drills it from outside. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
With 1 on the clock. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll get going after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got the bodyguard. Cool Hands is out there with baddest one. Then there's Jay, and it's the Beast in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Jay. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by Sears.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Shots good by Big Dog.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. There's a good screen. Here's baddest one. And again, Denver no good. Rockets leading by 5. Isley the pass to Mr. Perfect. And it's Prez, top of the key. Pass to Sears. Here's Flash. Houston moving the ball around. Jay with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's the Beast, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Beast's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Big Dog. Here's Sears. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Jay, the pass to Cool Hands. Here's baddest one. Still scoreless. Here's Cool Hands. Got a hand on it. Now here's Prez. Pass to Sears. Here's Isley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Prez. For the Nuggets, Edie's checked in for the Beast. Big Smooth comes in for Jay. And Freak subbed in for baddest one. Both free throws good from Prez. The Nuggets trail by 5. The bodyguard passes to Big Smooth. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to the Prophet. And he makes that one. The Prophet's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Cool Hands passes to the bodyguard. Here's Big Smooth from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Sears has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, intercepted. Drives to the hoop. They get the rebound. Here's Big Smooth. Knocks down the 3 ball. Big Smooth got 18 points in the game.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Pass to Big Dog. Offensive rebound. The Prophet with the bucket.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Cool Hands passes to the bodyguard.
I got him.
Here's Big Smooth. Puts up a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to the Prophet. To the paint. Shot from 6. Flash. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good for the Nuggets. Baddest one's checked in for the bodyguard. The eraser comes in for Freak. And it's the Cobra in for Cool Hands. Houston with a big group substitution here. Garbage Man, he's checked in for the Prophet. Toppin comes in for Big Dog. Goose, he's checked in for Isley. And it's Bottoms in for Mr. Perfect. Pass to Big Smooth. No good. That would have tied it. Rockets leading by 3. Now Toppin. Here is Garbage Man. Goose, the pass to Flash. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Prophet's checked in for the Rockets. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Man. Here's baddest one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Houston in the lead. And here is Toppin. Makes it off the glass. Toppin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Big Smooth. Banked in off the glass. Big Smooth has got 10 points in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now, here's Toppin. He's covered closely. Here's Edey. Toppin covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nuggets have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier. He misses the free throw. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here.
Timeout.
Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And he sinks the second. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Here's Bottoms. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go with a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Toppin's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Baddest one. The Nuggets with another miss. 43 seconds left here in the second. Toppin with it. He's got 9. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. And now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Inside, here's Big Smooth, and that one good. Big Smooth got 12 now in this quarter.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Here's Flash. He has 6. Launches a 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Toppin is out there with the Prophet. Then there's Flash. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Big Dog in at the 3 spot.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Big Smooth. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edey, and he recovers it. It's good on the putback. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Mr. Perfect, the pass to the Prophet. Here's Flash, defended by Man. Toppin, it's tipped. Here's Cooley, still yet to score. On the wing, Man. Pass to Edie. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. It's blocked. Here's Baddest one. Here's Man. Here's Edie. The rebound by Sears.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Toppin trains the three-pointer. Toppin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Cooley. There's a screen. Here's Baddest one. Cooley, the pass to Big Smooth. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Big Smooth got 28 points for the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cooley. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Rockets making a change here. Isley's checked in. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Sears. Drills the three-pointer. Sears has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Baddest one. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Sears. He's got 8. Misses the layup. Here's Big Smooth. Over to the left wing. Free throw line jump shot. Man can't hit. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Flash. Here's Sears. This one for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Big Smooth to pass to Dub. Here's Big Smooth. 28 points for him. Pass to the Prophet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jay comes in for Big Smooth. And Cool Hand subbed in for the Cobra.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Big Dog. Prez with the ball. Mr. Perfect the pass to Isley. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Flash. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Bodyguards checked in for the Nuggets. The Rockets also changing it up. Goose comes in for Big Dog, and it's Bottoms in for Mr. Perfect. Here's Cool Hands. No scoring in this one, and the shot goes down. Here's Flash. 7-point differential. Down low. And he banks in the layup. The Prophet's got 9.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Edey. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Flash. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Cool Hands. The shot from 20 feet away. Edey can't hit. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Goose. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Goose. Here's the Prophet. 9 points in the game so far. Clock is at 3. Bottoms can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now, man. The Prophet grabs the board. The Prophet's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A nice shot by Bottoms. Bottoms got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's the bodyguard. Nothing on the board. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Flash, and he drops it in from the low post. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Pass to Jay. Here's Edey, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Edey's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Flash. Here's Bottoms. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Freak, the Beast out there with Jay. Then it's the bodyguard, and it's Cool Hands in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Houston moving it around. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 9. The bodyguard passes to Cool Hands. Pass to the Beast. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Flash is checked in for Bottoms. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Houston leading by 7. Pass to Toppin. To the middle. Here's the Prophet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to the Beast. From 17 feet out. No good. To the left wing. A steal. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Cool Hands. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Cool Hands. Sinks that one from the post.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Here's Flash. Misses the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Freak. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Flash has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to the Prophet. And it's Denver with the rebound. In the corner, it's Freak. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Jay. No good on the second free throw. Houston leading by 5. Here's Sears. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Cool Hands. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Edie's checked in for the Beast. The Eraser comes in for the bodyguard. And it's the Cobra in for Freak. And Flash gets it to go.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
On the wing, man. Here's Cool Hands. The Nuggets with another miss. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Toppin passes to Flash. 18 feet out. It goes straight through with the swish. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Cooley. There's the pick. 3-pointer. And another miss by Denver. The Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. To the inside. The Prophet passes to Flash. Here's Big Dog. Defended by Man. Shots good by Big Dog.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to Cool Hands. Here's Big Smooth. Man passes to Cooley. Here's Big Smooth. Denver passing it around. Here's Edie. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cool Hands grabs the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 8. Inside. Big Smooth, the pass to Man. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Cooley to the left side wing. Edie. And again, Denver no good. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Flash. Goes up on the high post. And it's Denver with the rebound. Edie's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Cooley. Pass to Big Smooth. A 3-pointer is right on target. Big Smooth got 31 points.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
Baddest one's checked in for the Nuggets. Isley's checked in for the Rockets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Big Smooth going inside. Misses from close range. Houston leading by 7. Here's Flash. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No good on the 3. Houston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. To the paint. Here's the Prophet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Nuggets running out of time. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Prez. Here's Sears. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's the Prophet. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Rockets leading by 9. Pass to Isley. Here's the Prophet. In the corner, it's Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Flash. And with the rebound. High post try. Here's Big Smooth. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Big Dog, he's checked in for the Rockets.
One shot.
Here's Sears, and they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Baddest one passes to Cooley. The Nuggets with another miss. Fires the 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the closer.